Hi everyone, welcome to all of you. Once again we are starting our topic. So what we have done in previous video, let's first verify that. So in our previous video what we have learned about the dynamic routing protocol, about RIP, what are the features of the RIP, why we are using RIP, okay. So these are the points. Second, about RIP timers, it was update timer, nearly timer, flush timer, holdout timer, we have learned it. After that, what is the difference between RIP version 1 and RIP version 2, this we have discussed. Then how to configure the RIP version 1 or RIP version 2. Then what was the advantage of RIP and what are the disadvantages of it. Okay. So today we are going to verify the dynamic routing using RIP version 1 and RIP version 2 and round links by RIP version 2. So currently we are just verifying this one because we have already configured the RIP in our previous video. So to perform these practicals, what are the pre-requirement? First we have to check it. So what we will do, first design the topology, first step. Second, assign IP address to active interfaces. Third, make sure interfaces should be in up state, that is protocol should be up. Fourth point, dynamic routing we have to implement, that we have to prioritize the networks, connected networks. Then we have to verify the reliability. These 5 points we have to verify for performing this practical. So let's start our practical. So first I will just design the topology. For clear understanding, I am just creating once again the same topology. So this is a practical. Now I am starting the practical. I have taken 3 routers. I have taken 3 pieces, 3 switches. First I am making a topology. Before connecting, first I want to check interfaces are not. There is no serial interface, so first we add the module of the serial interface. The router is become power on. Now connecting the active interfaces through LAN cable. Same thing, connecting router to our switches. Now connecting PCs with our switches. Okay. So what IP will provide? Just mention here. So this IP address I will provide. Okay. First I want to write number 1. So what I have to do first? Design the topology. I will just make the topology, this one. Okay. Later I will add some more routers. First, make the basic topology. Okay. Then assign IP address to active interfaces. So you have to assign the IP address. First log into the router. Go to the basic configuration. Okay, first configure the LAN and then LAN. Go to the second router. Interface. Now go to Arduino interface. Okay, we have configured that for router 2. Then go to the router number 3. Okay, same thing. Okay, so we have configured. So what are the steps? Design the topology, assign IP address to active interfaces. So So we can check all private interfaces of the router. Go to router number 1. Wait. Router number 1. So okay. Now active interface is F0 and 030. We have assigned IP address on that interfaces. Okay. Then go to the router number 2. Check. Yeah. LAN interface 11, 12. Okay. All are up. Status is up. Protocol is up. Then go to router number 3. Okay, so all interface are up. Now I am just setting this configuration for future use. Okay, because every time we have to configure making the topology. So this is our dummy topology for every particle. So I am just saving it. Save it. Okay, so what is the next step? What we have to do now? Now make sure there should be a previous step. Status is up, protocol is also up. Now we have to configure the dynamic routing protocol, that is version 2. So first log into this. So what are the first to check if any routing protocol is implemented here or not. So IP route. You can check that two connected routes are there, that is 1 and 10.0. Right, 1 and 10.0. In this diagram you can also check this is 1, this is 10.0. Okay, and same thing for you can check also for router number 2, that is it will be 1, 2 and 20.0. For router number 3 it will be 2.0 and 30.0. You can check. Go to router number 2, hit the command show IP route. You can check. For router number 3 it is 2 and this. And for router number 2, this is number 2. So the route. Okay. Then 20.0, 2.0 and 1.0. And it is routing protocol implemented here. So IP protocols. There is no protocol still we have implemented. So we are starting implementing routing protocols to all routers for advertisement of network. Let's do it router number 1. This one. The simple command. Go to the config mode. Config T. Router with version 2. You can check 1 and 2 version. 1 is for that is for classful routing and 2 for classless. So we are using version 2. Okay. And what are the network are there? Network is 1 and this. Second network is 192.168. It is 10.0. Okay. That's it. Now same thing we have to go for configure same thing on router number 2. Go to the config mode, config T, router with version 2, network, for networks it is 1.0.0.0, then it is 2.0.0.0, then finally LAN interface 192.168.20.0. That's it for router 2. Now finally we have to go to router number 3, this one. There are two methods are there. Go to the config mode, config T, router with version 2, network is 2.0.0.0, then it is 192.168.30.0. So we have done the configuration. Then just save it, right? We have done for router 1, router 2, right. So we implemented the dynamic routing by version 2. Now we have to check the reachability. So first go to this router. We can check it's pinging or not. Ping 192.168.10.1 is the network of this router. It's pinging, and 20.1 is the network for second router. It's pinging, and 30.1 is the network for router number 3. Reverse you can also check from go to this router. Ping 192.168, that is 30.1, okay. Then it is 20.1, okay. Then it is 10.1. So from both sides you can check router is pinging. So in final stage we can assign the IP address to our connected PCs. Go here, IP configuration. I am giving static IP currently. 10.3. What is the gateway? 192.168. This is 10.1. Go here. 192.168, 20.3. What is the gateway? 192.168 is 20.1. The third, 192.168, 30.3, and finally it is 192.168, 30.1. So we are just going to this PC, check IP config. So what is the IP address? It is 10.3 and 10.1 is the gateway. So I am going to ping 192.168, 10.1. This PC is pinging fine because we have some proper IP address. Now check, it's pinging to 30.1. Yes, it's pinging 30.1. That is, now it is reachable to this router. Now we have to check is reaching to this PC or not. So again we are going here and entering 30.3. It will take some time because it is a packet reset. Just wait for 1 or 2 minutes. Yeah, now it's pending. So it is reachable from this side, and you can check trace IP. You can check also for this one. You can check to reaching 30.3 PC. This PC first go to 10.1, that is gateway. You can check it here. Okay. So this PC and this loading a trace IP from this PC to this PC. So what you have observed? We have observed that when we have first ping properly, that we are now visible to this network, to this PC also. So when we hit the command trace IP, 30.3 from this PC, first it go to 10.1. This is our 10.1 to this router, and after that it will go like this path. That is, this is 1.1, this is 1.2. So it is 1.2 here. Then it go to 2.2. This is 2.1, this is 2.2. It reaches here, and after that it reaches this 30.1 network, and here it is connected to 30.3 PC. By this way, this PC is reaching to this. So this is that the routing protocol which we are implementing here is the RIP. So just count number of hop count. So to reach from this PC to this, how many hops are coming? It is 1, 2. That is 2 hop counts. The total maximum router are 3 routers are using here. So and this is the path. This is the common path. Now we are doing some additional changes in this topology. Just add one more route. Okay. So I'm just minimize this one. Just modify this topology. Okay. So I'm taking another router. Suppose this one. Or I can currently leave it. Just leave it. I'm just doing directly connect to this. I think let's look. Okay. So currently, now I'm connecting one more link, this router, with, okay, and I'm just giving an IP address, and here this one. Okay, is that this one? Okay. So here I'm just giving the network that is 3 network, 3.0 network. So as it is that. Here I did 3.1 and here 3.2. Okay. So what are the interface? It is 031. It is also 031. So first log into this router. So IP interface, great. Okay, now assigning IP address to this interface. Okay, another route. So IP route. So currently you can check. These are the completing routing table of this router, and if checking only the RIP, you can check this router length to RIP. So what I'm doing for a redundant path, I'm just adding one more link. So first we assign the IP address on the interface. So yeah, and we assign this IP address on this interface. 150. Okay, and advertising this interface, first assign IP address, then go to this router, okay. Assigning IP address to this interface. I have assigned the IP address to both port interface. Now you can check this interface comes up now. You can verify it also. Go to this router, hit the command, show IP interface, great. Now you can check the assigned IP address of this river, and the interface status comes up, and for this router again. So I think as NIP on this interface also it comes up. But what is the route? So I have to connected route is it is here, but we have to advertise this network also. 150 router RIP version 2 network is 3.0.0. okay, just write it, go to router number 1, router RIP version 2 network 3.0.0. okay, now we have configured. Now we have to check show IP route. okay, 3.0 is the directly connected routes for this router. Go to the router number 3, show IP route. You can check 3 is also directly connected route for this router. Now go to the router number 2. So IP interface break. okay, so IP route. You can check here. There are this router only now 3 networks, 3 directly connected routes. That is 20.1. Here is 20.1. This is this one. okay, one network. This is one network. Two network. Two networks. Now you can check 3.0 network. It learns. You can check this router learn 3.0 network by 2.222 and by 1 means, check the diagram. This router learn this network, that is by 2.2.2, that is from this here also and from here also. okay, so suppose if a PC just want to send any data from, if this PC want to connect with this PC, we have to check which path this PC will prefer, by going this way or by going this way. okay, if this PC will go from this route, how many hops are coming? Only one hope. If this PC want to communicate with this PC, how many hops are coming? That is one hope is hope count is that. But and if this PC is going from this path, how many hops are coming? That is 1 and 2. So what is the that is with metric count is that it just prefer the route which having the less number of port count. The bandwidth is increased, no problem, but it will consider only number of port count. So I think this PC will choose this path to reach this network. This we have to verify. So let's go to this PC. okay, so what is the IP address? IP config. So 10.3 the network of router number 1. okay, and I'm just going to ping, first ping 192.168, that is 10.3 it is pinging. okay, it is fine pinging. Now the first pinging, that is 30.3, that is router number 3, 30.3, it's pinging. Yeah, it's pinging currently now. When is that? This is 30.3. You can check it from here also. IP config. okay, 30.3, and from here also you can check ping 192.168 10.3. yeah, it's pinging. And first check what path this PC consider? Trace RT, we are doing trace RT 192.168.30.3. Let's check. So you can check it. This PC now choose this path. First go to this network, after that going to 3.2, then back to connect. Now it currently now chooses this path. Okay, same thing we can check from here, from this PC. That is, I am going to this PC and check the same scenario. This was the IP address of 30.3, and I have just first verify again. Yeah, explaining. Now to check which path it is considering. Trace RT 192.168. It is 10.3. You can check it here also. Same thing. Same thing happens here also. If this PC want to communicate with this PC, it is now is choosing this path, because how many hops are coming from going to this PC? Just leave this one. If you have to calculate how many hops are just coming, just leave this router, which is where the PC is connected, count from here. One router is that. Okay. So one hop count is from for communicating between this PC to this PC. Now what after doing the changes, just shut this link, or just shut this link, and we have to check now this path is working or not. Okay, just do this. Let's do this one. What is the port number? It is S03.1. Suppose this link become down. I'm going to this PC. Particular one. So IP interface brief. Now I am just shut down this interface for cross check. Config T interface serial 0/3/1 shut. Suppose this line become down. Now we have to check usability is still or not. First I check the mail is working or not. It is 30.3. Yeah, it's paying now. If this link become down, you can check this link become down. It is red here. Still is working. So what path we currently choosing? Trace RT 192.168.30.3. Wait. On which PC I am currently? I have to go this PC. What do I have to address? It is 10.3. So you from here I have to check. Ping 192.168 is 30.3. That's pinging. Now to check trace RT 192.168 30.3. Yeah. Now you can look here. To reaching this PC, now the same PC chooses this path. That first is go to 10.1, then one network, that is 1.2 here, then go to 2.2 then. Okay. So our internet path is working fine here, and we will also check this router. This PC chooses this path. When this path is active, because number of ports are counting is only that is one hop count is distance that, but for in this case it is 2 hop count is here. That's why this PC chooses this path. Now we are just no shut again this particular interface and check to which route it now selected this PC. Okay. Go to another interface. No shut. Now interface come up. Okay, green here. Now we have to check again. First thing 30.3 it's pending, and we have to check the traceability. Yeah, you can check what is the difference. Now 3.3.2 we are preferring this path. So in future, suppose our this link become down, our one path will be working, and this patient will not face any issue by communication with this patient. So this was the practical for redundant links that we have tested it with ground packet tracer. Okay. Now next video we will do some other practicals. Thanks for watching the video. Have a good day.